up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? I hope you guys are having a fabulous freaking day. We are here with Mackenzie. I don't know if you guys remember Mackenzie, but he had the orange cammed Camaro that we did nitrous on a while back. And he also has this, what year is this?
04.
04 Tahoe.
Z71.
Z71 that we did. I didn't make any videos of this thing, actually. I should have, but I didn't, because then I could have showed people how to get broken studs out of heads. Yeah. That takes 12 fucking hours.
Oh, yeah.
Or more.
Saved my life.
Yeah, this thing has headers, coder intake, off-road Y, and he actually got it painted and lifted it too. So it looks really good. I love this Nardo gray, is it?
Nah.
Naruto gay or gray gay?
No, it's just like a nice little metallic, and it's going to last longer than Nardo.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. All right. Well, he came up today because he needs my help, like usual.
It's easier that way.
What, to come all the way from Maryland?
Yeah, man. It's Maryland. So they're gonna, you know what I mean?
I'm charging you $1,000 for this.
They're gonna rape you out the ass in Baltimore.
So we're gonna be doing some new brakes and rotors on this thing because he needs brakes and rotors all the way around. And he ended up picking up some power stop rotors. I have these on my Trans Am, my Bird. I really like them. They've been on there for almost 15 years now, my Bird. And they show very little wear. They have a few cracks in between the holes, but it's not anything crazy. So PowerStop is a really good company in my personal opinion. And then we have some Evolution PowerStop brake pads. What are these? Evolution Sport freaking carbon fiber ceramic performance pads, man. No
brake dust.
No expense spared.
Tired of that brake dust.
You just gotta clean it off every day, man.
It's fucking bullshit.
Come on.
And this shit works because it works on the Camaro.
It does, yes. It is good stuff. It is good stuff. So first things first is we gotta get this thing up in the air, and we have to take all the wheels off. And it's really stupid hot probably because he literally just got here from Maryland after 2 hours of driving.
No, an hour.
And two and a half hours of driving, whatever.
An hour.
3 hours of driving.
An hour for me.
Same difference. Same difference. So we're gonna pull all these wheels off and then show you what everything looks like, see how bad the brake pads are, and go from there. All right, wheels are off, and man, oh man, do we have an issue. Man, oh man, look at those rotors. And the pads look like crap too. But look at that power steering is leaking bad.
It's bad.
Oh yeah, that's leaking everywhere, boss. He also has a power steering leak. Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from, but we'll look at it, but that's gonna be a bad leak. But yeah, these rotors are even worse, front and rear. Glad we're doing all of them, because you definitely need all of them, boss. Look at that, guys. Look how terrible they look. Glad they're gonna get some new power stops. You happy?
Drilled and slotted.
You super duper excited?
I'm happy. I've been hitting you up for...
It's been a while. I've been busy, dude. I got a lot of stuff here to do. As you can see, the shop is completely packed with cars, and now there's cars outside waiting to get in.
I know.
I
just knew they didn't have rotors on them.
Well, it's good that you're doing rotors because you definitely need them. You definitely need them. They are super duper bad and not super duper good. Yeah, are they?
No.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna turn mine in, man. I'm gonna turn mine in. Yeah, these are nice. These are definitely you're gonna stop a whole lot better with these. And if anybody's wondering what these holes are for and what these slots are for, they're basically for cooling. It allows air to get into the holes and come out the veins, or into the veins and out the holes, while the brake pads are on there, and it allows cooling so the brakes don't get hot and they don't heat soak and start fading out on you, basically, which is probably what these stupid things are doing, I'm sure. Yes. But we're gonna do the driver's side first. So when you do brakes, you wanna do one side at a time because you gotta compress the caliper here. And the last thing you wanna do is have all the brake calipers off, start compressing this one, fluid goes into the passenger side or the rears, and they blow up, the freaking caliper. So you always leave one caliper in, or one caliper off, the rest of them on. That way when you do press that caliper in, the fluid goes up into your reservoir and doesn't go anywhere else. It might drip over a little bit, but we'll spray that down with brake clean when we're all done and finished with everything. But this is pretty simple. You just got 2 bolts, probably kind of can't even see it because it's dark. Let me get a light. Let me get a light. But these are pretty simple. Anybody can do brakes. It's not that hard. You got one bolt here, one bolt there. You take the caliper off, and then there's the bracket here, which is one bolt there. And then you have the same bolt up above, which then takes the bracket off. And you take these little stupid metal washers off of here, take them off, and the rotor comes off. So we're gonna take this all apart and put the new stuff on. All right, so we have our caliper bracket off. We have our caliper off. This is a 2-piston caliper. Maybe you guys can see that. And then we have our rotor, which can come off and go over there.
Didn't crack.
You know, it's made out of metal, so actually it's gonna go in the metal bin because we don't need it anymore. So we take our rotors and our brake pads and we put them in the metal bin over here, which is piling up. Oh shit. Got some aluminum in there, got some metal, got some exhaust systems, got some rear struts for a GTP that I took off right there. You know, got some C5 mufflers, C6 mufflers, maybe? I don't know. Junk. Who knows? So yeah, so next step obviously, guys, is we're gonna spray this rotor down with brake clean because of the oil and stuff that they ship it with, so that way it doesn't rust. We're gonna install this rotor with the new brake pads onto this new hub on the driver's side and basically show you what it looks like once it's all done. It's gonna look pretty neat. The other thing we gotta do is, like I said, we gotta compress the cylinders, or the piston cylinders here. I have a tool for that. It basically goes in between here and here and pushes it in while I jack it like this. Funny, huh? Funny. Never mind. But yeah, let's get this all together and we'll show you what it looks like. All right, so we have the new rotor in place. We have our new hardware on, and the one thing we need to do is we need to take some anti-seize. I like to use some anti-seize here, and basically put it on either the brake pad, which is right here in these little grooves, or you can put it on the actual metal of the caliper hardware. Whatever you do, do not get it on the brake rotor itself. If you do, just spray it down with some brake clean. But basically the anti-seize or lube that they include, I like to use anti-seize, but brake companies do include lubrication as well. I don't use that because I got anti-seize. It just helps that brake pad to move across this hardware a lot easier while braking and releasing as well. So let's finish this up, get this side done, show you what it looks like. All right, guys, we have one side done, which is the front. We got to spray it down a little bit, but man, do they look, are you happy with it?
I'm happy.
You're happy now?
How long is this gonna
We're only going to do one. That's it. The rest of them are staying on.
that's fair.
No?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah? Okay, I like it. Good idea.
All right.
But we have the new brake pads on, as you guys can see, nice thick boys right there. And the rotor's on. So next we're going to be doing the good old passenger side setup here. Get that done, then we're going to be moving on to the rears. I'm not going to bore you with all that. We're just going to get it done and show you what the finished product looks like. That way we can get it off the left and you can go back to Maryland.
Yeah, but you got to take a look at the power steering.
And I got to take a look at the power steering, which we're not going to be fixing today.
We're going to figure it out.
We're not going to figure it out.
We'll figure things out.
We're not figuring it out today. That's a separate occasion when I have time, which I don't have any time. All right, guys, let's get the rest of these power stop rotors on, the new brake pads, get this thing wrapped up, show you what it looks like, all done. All right, buddy.
Good.
Look at that. We have all the rotors on, all the new brake pads. His rear brake pads were shot. I mean, they were gone. There was nothing. I sprayed everything down, brake clean, made sure everything's nice and clean. Let's go on this side here. See if we can get somewhat of a good thumbnail maybe about it. There we go. Look at that. He got his legs down there. There we go. Look at me. Yeah. Check that out. Nice new pretty rotors all facing the right direction. I will tell you guys, people that put these rotors on, they sometimes face them the opposite direction for some reason. I don't know why. But the way you see these rotors on this vehicle is the actual way they're supposed to be facing. Okay? So the slits and the holes are supposed to be going towards the back. And we can see that on this other side as well. You see the slits and the holes are going towards the back. That is the proper way of putting these rotors on any vehicle. I can't tell you the amount of times that I've seen cars come in the shop that freaking had the rotors on backwards. Dude, all the time. All the time.
Can you get these wrong with the
Well, yeah. Yeah, people don't even pay attention to that sometimes. They'll be like, front passenger side. Okay, let's put that on the back driver's side. Dude, I see it. You'd be surprised. I see it all the time, dude. All the time.
Yeah, like those other shops where they get the instructions.
Yeah. I used to do that back in the day. I used to take my instructions and toss them. Shh.
These are just suggestions.
Yeah. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put the wheels on, put it down on the ground, torque everything down. You're going to go take it for a test drive. We're going to take a quick look at the power steering, make sure that's good to go. And my battery's at 3% already. Holy shit, man, my battery's dying fast on this. My battery must be junk. I got to charge my battery, guys. I guess let's get the wheels on a while before my battery dies. All right, wheels are on the good old Tahoe. We're gonna have Mackenzie take it for a test drive. Make sure it's all working good. He pumped the brakes up, put pressure back in the brakes. Whenever you're done doing a brake job, it's very important to have yourself or the customer get in the truck and have them pump the brakes until it's hard with the vehicle not running. I'm just gonna have them run over the left. Just go straight back. You're gonna run over the left, but not a big deal. Just go straight back. You'll run over the left, but it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, make sure they pump the brakes to build pressure back in the system, because all these calipers are loosey-goosey and you don't want them to go down the road and the first brake they do goes right to the floor. You don't want that to happen. So it's always a good idea to have them pump the brakes, get it nice and hard, or you pump the brakes and get it nice and hard, and then let you know, go for your test drive. It's a safety issue at that point. Burnout Central. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, we'll let him do his thing. He's gonna come back and report to let me know. I know they're gonna work, so I'm not concerned about the fact that the brakes aren't gonna work. They're definitely going to work. Definitely gonna work. Oh, while he's gone, I'm gonna show you guys something. I have something for sale if you guys are interested. Anybody with a C7 LT1, it has to be a C7 Corvette LT1, but I have a C7 Camaro, 6th gen Camaro SS or C7 LT1 Air Force, Atomic Air Force intake manifold for sale. This is only gonna fit the 2014 and up C7s and the 6th generation SS Camaros, so like the 2016 and up SS Camaros. And I have a full Pro Charger setup for sale right here. Look, it says full P1SC Pro Charger setup off of a C7 Corvette that is for sale. Comes with everything, including a Mighty Mouse catch can. Everything here is included. It's a very, very good unit. Email me and I'll let you know what I want for the stuff. But if you're interested, or you know anybody with a C7 or 6th gen Camaro that might be in need of that stuff, go ahead and email me and let me know. DiabloFormula@hotmail.com. It's down in the description below as well. What's you feel like?
Like a winner.
Does it stop?
It stops.
That's freaking awesome, man.
Let's get DFR paid.
What's up?
I'm ready to get you paid.
Yeah, well, no, we gotta check some things out first, spray some things down, and then you can pay me.
No.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Just leave it right there, all right? So the only thing we gotta check, you can shut it off too and pop the hood. The only thing we gotta check is the power steering fluid and see where it's leaking from. That way you can come up here again at a later date, and we can go ahead and see what we gotta do to fix that. But it stops good?
It stops.
Does it stop better than it did before?
Yes.
So Power Stop Rotors definitely does a good job, huh?
Dude,
this ain't even a paid promotional video.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm getting paid,
Well,
but Power Stop's not paying me anything for this.
Yeah,
they should be like promoting me or something.
Yeah. They're not paying me.
That's good. I mean, I'm glad it's working and stopping.
You do have a Power Stop.
I have them on my Trans Am, but they've been on there for like 15 years.
Gotcha.
Maybe they'll upgrade new ones. I don't know. Who knows?
They'll see this.
Maybe. All right, well, let's check power steering, see what's going on there, and then we'll be back, guys, so stay tuned. So we figured out that the power steering lines are leaking on this thing, and I did inform Mackenzie about the power steering lines that I have on my Duramax, which I think they sell for these, which are an aftermarket brand. I forget what company sells them, but if you look around, There's a company that sells aftermarket reusable lines for these trucks that aren't stock and they don't fail, and they're made out of stainless steel. So they're a very, very nice setup. So look for them, and we'll put them on one of these days in the future. Mine weren't too bad to put on. It took very little time to put it on. But since you have Hydro Boost, just like I have Hydro Boost, those lines will fit on this setup because it's all basically the same as well.
It's like,
more than likely, I think it's the same. But look around, there is aftermarket. Don't buy stock, buy aftermarket. But there you go. Truck's done. Car's done. Truck's done.
cool.
Truck's done. Truck's done, guys. We're gonna head out of here and get down the road. So I think that's about it.
Deuces.
We're not ready for deuces yet. We're not ready for deuces. Jeez. He's like jumping the ball, guys. He's like jumping the ball.
Shot the deuce.
If you guys enjoyed the video, do me a huge favor. Give it a like. Do me a favor, give it a like. Hit that subscribe notification button, please. Hit the notification bell. Put it on all so you see future videos as well. And other than that, guys, I'll let him do the old deuces.
Do the old deuces.
The old deuces.
Old deuce.
Always a pleasure working with you, buddy.
Deuces.
Okay, that's like the 5th time you said deuces.
Deuster.
Deuce.